Welcome to Brain Skill Sets Excel tutorial series. In today's lesson, we'll delve into data management and analysis, focusing on sorting data, filtering data, and introducing pivot tables. These are essential skills for anyone working with data in Excel, whether you're a beginner or looking to enhance your data analysis capabilities. Let's start with sorting data. Sorting allows us to arrange our data in a specific order, making it easier to analyze and draw insights. To sort data in Excel, first, we need to select the data range we want to sort. Then we go to Sort and Filter under Home ribbon. Once we click on Sort and Filter, drop-down menu will appear telling us to choose how we want to sort our data, ascending or descending, based on specific criteria such as numbers, dates, or text. If we choose data range that has numerical values, first two options would be to sort numbers from either smallest to largest or from largest to smallest. If we choose data range that contains text, first two options would be to sort from A to Z or from Z to A. If we choose data range that has dates, first two options would be to sort from oldest to newest or from newest to oldest. I want to sort products column, so I will select data range from B2 through B18, go to Sort and Filter under Home ribbon, and then choose to sort from A to Z. As you can see, Excel rearranged my data accordingly, helping me identify patterns and trends more effectively. In my case, I saw that one of the best-selling products are laptops. Now that we are done with sorting, next let's talk about filtering data. Filtering allows us to display only the information we need based on certain criteria. Here's how we can filter data in Excel. Again, first, we select the data range we want to filter. We then go to the Sort and Filter under Home ribbon. Once we click on Sort and Filter, instead of choosing first two sorting options, we click on the Filter button to enable filtering for our selected data. As soon as we click Filter, Excel displays filter arrows next to each column header. Now, I want to do more analysis on laptops, so I will click on the filter arrow for Products column and choose only laptop in the filter criteria. Have you noticed that as we created filter arrows, in the drop-down menu we also see sorting options? Once you create filter arrows for the range, Excel not only gives you chance to filter data by filter criteria, but also allows you to easily access sorting options. Now, to continue our sorting, as we chose laptop, we will need to push OK button to let Excel know that we are done with selecting our filtering criteria. As we gave Excel command to do the filtering, Excel shows only the data that meets our specified criteria, making it easier to focus on relevant information. Finally, as we covered sorting and filtering, let's try using pivot tables. Pivot tables are powerful tools for summarizing and analyzing large data sets. They allow us to create dynamic reports, perform calculations, and gain valuable insights from our data. Here's how we can create a pivot table in Excel. Like during previous two cases, first, we need to select the data range we want to analyze. Afterwards, we go to the Insert tab on the Excel ribbon, click on Pivot Table, and choose where we want to place our pivot table, New Worksheet or Existing Worksheet. I will choose New Worksheet. As soon as I pressed OK, Excel created a blank pivot table and displayed the Pivot Table Fields pane. Now we need to drag and drop fields from our data into the rows, columns, values, or filters area to organize and analyze our data. In our case, I will drag and drop products field into columns area, quantity into values area, and date into rows area. If you noticed, when I dragged and dropped date field into rows area, Excel automatically also created months field, which in many cases might be helpful. But in our case, I only want to look at the dates and do not want to see the cumulative monthly numbers, so I will delete the months field. As you can see, Excel automatically started sorting data as I moved fields into different areas. After I finished, Excel displayed amount of merchandise I sold for each date by product type. Excel also calculated grand totals for me. By moving our fields to different areas, we can easily customize our pivot table by adding calculations, changing the layout, and applying filters as needed. For example, I will now add customer field to filters area, and this will give me the chance to filter sales by particular customer or a group of customers. One of the beauties of pivot tables is that Excel will update the pivot table dynamically as we make changes to our data or criteria. And there you have it. We've covered sorting data, filtering data, and introduced pivot tables in Excel. These are foundational skills for effective data management and analysis, helping you make informed decisions and uncover insights from your data. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll dive deeper into data management and analysis techniques. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Excel tutorials. Happy Excel learning!